You're listening to KMRO FM, Kamurocho Radio. This is a Yakuza podcast hosted by me, Jordan, and with me as always is Argyle.
Hello.
Welcome back to another episode. I know it's been a little while. We've been busy. Get off our backs.
We're busy.
Be nice to
us. No, nobody's really bothered us about it. Nobody's really bothered us about it. I mean, I want to say, we're at the end of the year. This is going to go out on December 30th, I believe. I want to thank everybody in the Discord for sticking with us and not, haranguing us about the show or anything. I know that it's probably kind of frustrating to have us not update ever.
We're adults. We have lives outside of our funny Yakuza I don't want to make any podcast.
Yeah, I know, but I don't want to make any promises. But I want to say that we'll get better in the next year.
Yeah,
but,
I've been trying to get back into the swing of things with recording. So hopefully next year. I mean, 2022 has been kind of a shitty year.
Yeah. But yeah, thank you for listening. Thank you for hanging out in the Discord and being a part of this silly thing.
Club Sega Watch, video games. Our half-ass segment that we never actually formally codified. We didn't give it a proper name, but this is the part where we talk about the games we've been playing. Besides,
well, it's been quite a bit too long, So what do you want to talk about?
I want to talk about Tunic real quick, if you don't mind.
Oh yeah, you've been really raving about Tunic.
Late game of the year for me, but absolutely 100% best game of 2022. If you haven't played it, please play it. It's on Game Pass, so if you have Game Pass, you can play Tunic. It's kind of hard to talk about without spoiling anything, but all I will say is that it is a very, very good video game. It kind of plays like Legend of... here's how I would describe it. Here's my pitch. Instead of calling it Tunic, I would call it The Legend of Fez Souls. And if that entices you, if you want a game that's a combination of, A Link to the Past, Fez, and Dark Souls, then you should check out Tunic. It's very good. Thank you.
Yeah, before you played it, I was like, I said, it's kind of like Fez, isn't it? And you said, no? What are you talking about?
I didn't think it was like Fez. I thought it was like Legend of Zelda.
Yeah, you thought it was just Zelda.
And then I was like, oh, hey, it is like Fez.
I was kind of surprised that you, wanted to play a game that is just a Zelda. That you thought was just a Zelda, at least.
Well, I just heard it was good. I needed a game to play.
Yeah, fair enough. What have I been playing? More Final Fantasy. I haven't really been gaming that much in the last week or so. I finished Shadowbringers, I guess I should say. I think since we last recorded, I started and finished Shadowbringers, 5.0 at least. It's extremely good. I'm taking a big long break off MSQ to do a lot of other shit.
There's definitely a point in the patch cycle for Shadowbringers where you will just want to stop doing everything and play until you finish Endwalker. So it's not a bad idea to take a break.
Yeah, so hopefully I don't know, maybe I'll finish the game before 6.4 comes out. Maybe I'll be current by then, but who knows? Who could say?
Maybe. Probably not. Well, are you saying 6.4 or not 6.3?
6.4, not 6. So definitely not 6.3. 6.3 is 2 weeks away.
All right, let's get to the punchy boys. Yeah,
let's get to them. So, in our last episode, we said, hey, we're gonna do our next episode is gonna.
We don't need to explain ourselves. We don't have to explain ourselves at all. We don't have to explain ourselves.
We're just going straight into Saejima. I'm sorry. We didn't want to get up the motivation to fucking do side stories.
Akiyama's side content is kind of boring. What do you want to? You want us to talk about Hostess Club? Fuck that. No, we're talking about the big boy. You want us to talk about the big boy? We're going to talk about the big boy.
We're talking about the big man, the big large man.
We're talking about our first.
A larger man.
He's the biggest boy in the series, as far as I'm concerned. He's 100 feet tall, 200 feet wide, weighing in at a whopping 1,000 kilograms.
G cup titties.
Huge bazongaroos. And he is named Taiga (Tiger) Saejima.
Oh, I get it now.
Yeah, that's definitely it. Here's the funny thing. So Yakuza 0 is a video game that we've talked about before. And in Yakuza 0, there's a part where Majima has a flashback to how he lost his eye.
Yes.
And Yakuza 0 flashes back so far that it intersects with this flashback that we're about to talk about, which is the beginning of Saejima's chapters. Which
we probably shouldn't get into that Majima flashback because it is kind of spoilers for Yakuza 4 as it stands right now from what we see, right?
Right. So I guess if you start with Yakuza 0, you kind of know more about this.
Yeah, you know a little bit more about this situation here than
Majima's side of the story, which is kind of funny.
Yeah.
But we begin. It's April 20th, 1984. Saejima is
1985.
1985. My bad. Saejima's smoking a giant weed because it's 420.
He wakes up. His titties are huge. He looks out at the sunrise. He's got a massive back tattoo of a tiger. It's pretty sick.
It's a pretty cool one. It's kind of a chunky tiger too. It's very chunky. And hey, guess what? It's Majima, and he's here, and he's got two eyes.
Got 2 eyes. That's twice
Where's
as many
that other
as we're used to.
Double the eye, double the fun. But he is talking in his Kansai accent. I bring that up for later.
Yes.
And he's talking about how ozone.
He's very concerned about climate change.
He's very concerned about climate change, and he says that even the Yakuza are making an effort to protect our little blue marble.
Yeah, he says we're ruining this piece of cosmic dust that we're standing on.
He tells us even his patriarch Shimano
is
concerned about.
That's where he got this from.
This is a lie. This is a lie.
So fun.
There's no fucking way.
I don't think it's. I think he's definitely doing it for show. He's like selling, like, he's doing like scam, like, I'm going to plant trees if you give me $1 million yen, like that sort of thing.
Hey, if you subscribe to my YouTube channel in 1985, I'll plant a tree.
Mm-hmm.
That thing was a scam, right? There was no way they actually planted all those trees.
That was a thing?
Did you not know about the tree like YouTube thing?
No.
It was like donate to Team Trees. It was like a couple years ago. I refuse to believe they were like, we raised $1 billion to plant 1 billion trees, and I refuse to believe they actually planted all those trees. But prove me wrong. Majima pulls a watermelon out of nowhere.
Yes.
Where did it come from?
Under the table.
His inventory.
Yes. He pulled it out of his inventory.
Also, we didn't mention that there's
16 or what, like 25 inventory slots?
Inventory slots? Yeah, but most of them are being taken up by guns right now.
Only 6 of them.
And a pack. I'm imagining this. I know this isn't how these games work, but I'm imagining this is like a Resident Evil game. So he's got 6 guns, packs a box of bullets, and then like half of his inventory is being taken up by watermelon.
Yeah, the watermelon takes up 4 inventory slots. It's very
He's so happy to offload that melon.
Oh yeah, finally I can go and get like that red herb that was in the other apartment.
I need these rockets for when I fight Patriarch
Shibata.
Shibata later.
Lily is also here. Should I say Yusuko?
I'm not great with faces. And
it's been months since we played the last chapter.
But no, I'm trying to recall my first gaming experience with this because
I'm trying to pretend.
Characters.
Should we do a recap of like what happened last time?
There was a girl named Lily who is this girl whose name is Yasuko. She wanted to raise a lot of money. There was a guy named what was that guy's name? Well, Akiyama. And his friend killed another Yakuza. What was that guy? The Yakuza's name?
Arai,
that's right. Arai killed a person, even though Akiyama was vouching for him. He's got some kind of ties to Patriarch Shibata, and I believe the person that he killed was in the Ueno Seiwa clan. Is that right? Yes.
Yes, the Ueno Seiwa who who previously, in the past, had a long-standing feud with the Tojo clan, but are now in an equal alliance with them, but despite being a much smaller criminal organization.
Right. Arai has fucked up the peace talks because he murdered one of them, and also seemingly on the orders of his patriarch Shibata. We don't know. It's hard to say. And then Lily needed a lot of money for mysterious purposes. Akiyama gave it to her, and then she disappeared. I believe is what happened. So I'm bad with faces, and at the
end of the last chapter, the end of the last chapter was Majima saying I made a pact to protect Yasuko, when he was asking Akiyama about Lily. So
man, it makes it even funnier to me that the first time I played this game, I did not notice that this was the same woman when the chapter ends with Majima saying, "I made a promise to protect Yasuko," and then we see Yasuko, and it's the same lady. Yes. And it's not it's not the only person in this chapter who I did not recognize or remember my my first time around.
Wait, who did you not recognize?
Okay,
yeah, we'll get to him. Him. Yeah, you never remember him.
Yeah, so Saejima is living in Osaka, right?
I believe this is in Kamurocho.
We're in Kamurocho, but he is, I think, is he from Osaka? He has the dialect, right? Why is Majima faking a Kansai accent, is my question.
Okay, yeah, we're kind of cutting forward a little bit, but it does come out that Majima is faking a Kansai Ben.
Why?
Saejima says that he is. I don't know. Maybe it's just for intimidation factor.
Maybe because I always thought that playing Yakuza 0, I always thought he was faking his Kansai Ben because he is working in Kansai as a club manager, and he wanted to seem like he was a local. But apparently he's doing it for shits and giggles, I guess. Is it if I join the Yakuza and I start talking in a Brooklyn accent to seem more intimidating?
Seem more like a genuine.
If I start
New
talking
York,
like Joe, just start talking like Joe Pesci to get in with the mafia.
Mm-hmm.
I saw this in a movie one time.
That'll trick them into thinking you're 100% pure blood Italian, so you can get made.
That's what he's doing, I guess. So Saechima's living with his Yasuko, who we don't really know who she is. I don't think. Maybe did they say her relation to him yet? I don't remember.
I don't know if they have, but in any case, she's Saejima's sister.
Yeah, she's Saejima's sister. I want to make that clear because I spent a lot of the game thinking that she was his wife, which is weird. Majima pulls out a watermelon and says, "What melon time? Let's cool off with some delicious slices of melon." Hey, Yasuko, do you mind going and getting us some beer and snacks while we don't plot crimes?
Trying to beat the heat. It's 90 degrees outside. I'm gonna eat a
There's
watermelon.
a hole in the ozone, and I'm hungry for melon, baby.
Those chlorofluorocarbons are sure getting to me. Whoa.
I got a bunch of Otter Pops in this briefcase. Yasuko, get some cool brewskis and let's have a party, but stay out for a good 20 to 30 minutes, please.
Yeah, he just opens it and it's full of ice with Otter Pops inside. It's great.
Right, except they look a lot like guns. Yasuko leaves. He and Majima pulls out a briefcase. Loose in the briefcase is six
revolvers,
guns, 36 bullets. And it turns out that Majima and Saejima are planning a hit. Uh-oh.
Yes, they've got a big hit job tomorrow. They got these guns courtesy of the Dojima family.
One thing we know about Sohei Dojima, you can always count on him to get a job done.
There. He's always
honest. Yakuza, great dude, just a stand-up guy. We love him.
You can't trust that Kazuma fellow. If he had gotten these from Kazuma, then it would be a different story. But Dojima, you can trust that man.
You just pulls the gun out and fires the gun, and a flag comes out that says "bang." Fuck Dojima!
What? I thought it'd be cheaper to not get him the real guns. Come on,
right?
We're saving a few bucks.
So, unfortunately for these fellows. They're going to be doing a hit. They're ready to throw their lives away, and also we learned that the people they're going to kill is Yoshiharu Ueno, and the
yes,
whatever his Ueno Seiwa, or are they even the Ueno Seiwa yet?
They are the Ueno Seiwa. They are the Ueno Seiwa at this point. They are, Yoshiharu Ueno is of course the patriarch of the Ueno Seiwa, and they're just going to take him out along with whatever guys happen to be with him at the time.
They're going to a ramen shop for a delicious meal, and they're going to simply go and hope that they don't get blasted today.
Yeah, it's a big risk. They could go away for a long time if they get got, or they could just get killed. But they're ready to do it because Saejima, at least, he wants to see how high in this hierarchy he can get. I should say, and Saejima is part of the Sasai family.
The Sasai family, yeah.
Yes,
he seems to be doing this.
Shimano.
He's doing this for Shimano. Also, they call each other Kyodai, which is
they are sworn brothers.
It's like I always think of the Pro ZD video where he says like, "Fuck you, Sasuke, you're my Nakama." And it says like Nakama is a very beautiful word, and if you don't understand what it means, fuck you or something.
It's like the meaning. It's so much deeper than just saying family.
Kyodai does not just mean brother. It can't be translated. So they are Kyodai. They're brothers. They I don't know. They shared the sake or whatever it is. And they're going into this hit together, and they might die or they might get death sentences for this, but they are ready. Except Majima keeps giving Saejima a chance to back out. He says like, "Hey, this is your last chance. I know you've got Yasuko to take care of. So if you want to back out of this, this is your last chance."
Saejima's like, "No, I want to see how high I can go. I got to do it." He wants to make it to the very top. He's got ambitions. He's got dreams, right?
I don't understand this organized crime life, and maybe that's my fault for not doing enough crime. But Saejima gets a death sentence for doing this, and we know this because he's not in the story up to this point. What was his plan here? Was he just gonna enjoy being patriarch in prison for the remaining years of his life? What was he going for?
Maybe I don't know. I'm not sure what the plan was if him and Majima did it. Maybe they would get busted out.
Did they share?
Maybe they would get a family lawyer that would get them a softer sentence, so they wouldn't be in there
maybe
for the rest of their lives. I don't know, because they
kill a lot of guys. I guess it does get brought up later that Saejima refused to cooperate with the police and he didn't tell them anything. So maybe that's why he got the full force of the sentence. Oh yeah, at this point, during this conversation is when Saejima points out that Majima's accent is slipping. And it broke my brain when I played it the first time. I was like, wait.
It's I don't really recognize. I can't just listen to it. I don't know. I recognize it in subtitles.
I try to hear it every single when he puts the apostrophes in.
Yeah, anytime there's an apostrophe, they're shortening their words.
You're telling me that there are 4 games into the series, 5 if you played 0, and this is a fake fucking accent? Get out of here. How can you do this to me?
It's a put on.
The only way that I can hear Kansai accent is if they say Han instead of San, and that's all I got.
They do also do that.
Yeah, but they don't always do that.
True.
They're both going in on the hit, and then we see what happens. Saejima is pulled up outside the ramen.
Yeah, he's outside the ramen
it's
shop.
It's rainy. It's moody. And Majima is nowhere to be found.
Yeah.
If you played Yakuza 0,
you know what happened here.
You knew what happened here. I think we could talk about it, right? We've already talked about it on the podcast, yeah.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I mean, I think it's just spoilers for a few chapters from now. It's whatever.
Well, I mean, at least for Majima's end, he was held up by goons.
Yes,
the extent to which
by the Shibata family.
Right, and of course he gets tortured, and Shimano cuts his eye out. Poor guy. This is when Saejima calls Sasai, right? He calls his boss, and he's like,
he calls somebody. I don't know exactly who it is he's calling because he's like, "Hey, it's Saejima from the Sasai family," but I don't really.
Majima's not
maybe
here.
He's calling the Shimano family. I don't know.
Yeah, where's Majima?
In any case, he's calling looking for Majima, and he's like, "Hey, where is he? He's supposed to be here right now." And it's too late because the Ueno Seiwa have pulled up. So like it's go time, Majima or not. Like he's got to do this.
It's kind of chilling to me. The like speed at which he just says Majima's not here. Fuck it, I'll do it myself. And then he loads up all the guns on his body.
This is kind of a funny scene. When he's loading up the guns. He puts 2 in his waistband. He puts 1 in his like the inside coat pocket. 1 in each hand, and then he looks around. He's like, "Wait, hold on, I've still got 1 more gun." And
he puts it in his mouth.
Yeah, he reaches down. And he just puts it in his mouth. So yeah, this is where we get the shot that you've seen if you've played Yakuza 0 of him with all the fucking guns walking towards
every
the ramen
gun
shop.
in the world.
And it also turns out they've come here with a lot more guys than they expected.
Right,
they expected like less than a dozen, and now there's 18.
18 total, yeah. Which now he's got 2 shots per guy. So he's got plenty of bullets, but
down from
a lot more murders.
Like 3 to 4 they were expecting. Like 3 to 4 shots per guy.
This cutscene is so fucking cool to me. It's very
they're definitely going for like, this is
John like this. Well, it's not John Wick because, well after this, but that's what it reminds me of. It's very like action, it follows the action very well, and it's a lot more
they want you to remember this scene. This is like they've definitely watched some movies and they want you to like they want you to see this scene and be like, wow, this is holy shit. Like
pretty fucked up. Yeah,
like you've never seen like something like this in a cutscene before in the series.
Yeah, usually in a cutscene, a person gets shot like once and then they die.
It's more of like a soap opera sort of thing. Like they get shot from behind dramatically by the character who's off screen. It's not like this fucking gangland like.
And it's also never a protagonist doing it.
Yes.
Like this is our character doing 18 murders. And like there's a part where it goes full slow motion as he's shooting everybody. You see the blood like fly out. He gets shot a couple times by one of the Yakuza.
By the captain, I forget his name, but like we've seen this guy before. He's still alive.
Yes. And it's just really it's just a lot. I mean, it's really crazy to see so much bloodshed in one of these games. There's a part I really like. I think it does a good job showcasing Saejima's like dedication to this hit, where he just, he's not no hesitation. He's stone cold throughout the whole thing. He like hops up on the table and kicks a bowl of ramen onto the floor in a way that I just thought was really crazy and cool. And then he just methodically, like one after the other, takes each goon out. The captain hops in front of Ueno. Like at the very end, like, don't kill the boss, please.
Yeah, because he's out of ammo. He has no more bullets to shoot at Saejima, and Saijima's not gone down yet, so he's out of options.
But Saejima completes the hit, and
says, "Hey, nothing personal. I'm
nothing personnel. I'm doing it for my boss."
Yeah,
you know how this Yakuza business is.
Hey, yeah, it's just the price of doing business. It takes him out.
And then we get the chapter title card. That was like the prologue.
Yes. Yes, this was between parts. So now we are up to part 2, Taiga Saejima, chapter 1, To the Truth.
And we get this little text crawl. Put the Star Wars music in. Just kidding. We find out that Saejima surrendered to the police.
I was thinking more of Metal Gear Solid when they do like at the end of like MGS3, they show you like the timeline of events leading up to the Les Enfants Terribles project. Like,
we find out that the police. This is I think what you were getting at earlier, that the police think this is a Yakuza feud thing, but Saejima is completely uncooperative.
Yes,
he doesn't say a word to the police. And because
like obviously they know he's part of the Sasai family, but like he will not say that it was because of this feud. Like obviously everybody knows that the Ueno Seiwa and the Tojo clan are feuding at this point. This is before they made that treaty. So they're like, well, it's probably got to do with that, but the guy who did it refuses to fess up about it. So
I suppose if
throw the book at
him. I suppose if he was just hired to do the hit, that would be a much more different thing. But they're charging him with 18 counts of murder, and he's given the death sentence, and 25 years have passed.
Yes.
He's still on death row, and March 1st, 2010, he is transferred to another prison. And that's
from Tokyo Penitentiary to a new prison. And that's where we pick up 2 days later, March 3rd, 2010.
We see Saejima on in a prison van?
Prison transport, yeah.
And looking almost exactly the same as he looked 25 years ago.
He hasn't aged much in 25 years. I think he's got maybe a little more stubble. He's like a little more sallow, like around the face. But
yeah, you'd think that 25 years in prison would age a man severely.
He's doing his push-ups. He's getting plenty of sleep.
He's washing his face every day. He's putting on his he's doing the whole Patrick Bateman routine. He's putting on the soothing face mask and the eye cream and the ice mask, and he's doing his belly crunches. He has been transferred to Okinawa Penitentiary number two. There's a part in the cutscene that made me laugh where it kind of looks like Saito, the main antagonist guard here, salutes Saejima, but he's just saluting all the other guards. It's like, why are they... You have been transferred to Okinawa Penitentiary,
Mr.
Saejima,
18
sir.
Count Saejima. It's an honor to meet you.
I am your biggest fan. You're so cool. Hey, for a guy who hates Yakuza, Saejima did kill 18 of them. I think he's got Saito beat on his Yakuza kill count.
Yeah, Saito's only killed like a couple.
He's at the top of the leaderboard. Holy shit.
Holy fuck. Yeah, you get finished with, you go to the leaderboard screen and up at the top is SAE and he's just got an 18 next to his name. It's like, fuck. I'm never gonna
I'm imagining editing that cutscene where in the ramen shop and it's just playing the Call of Duty like kill sound effect, and it's just like UAV is online.
He didn't get the tactical nuke. He didn't get 20 kills
he didn't
or whatever.
20 kills. He was too short.
Turned himself into Kamurocho police beforehand.
As Saejima is being taken to his cell,
we should say Okinawa Penitentiary number 2. It's on a rock in the middle of the ocean. Like, there's a bridge connecting it to the mainland, but that's about it. So it's very Alcatraz-esque.
As they take Saejima up to his cell, we do see Hamazaki from Yakuza 3.
Yes, he is not named for a couple more cutscenes, but yes, if you have an astute eye and you remember this nasty man,
if you're not me, and the time in prison has given Hamazaki a much more reasonable personality. I think he's not like chewing up goose heads or whatever he was doing in this one.
Peking duck.
Yes, he's just a hungry boy in that one.
Yeah, he's not spitting into another prisoner's mouth like a mama bird.
And we see time has passed. Saejima is in the mess hall eating his food, which to us as experienced Yakuza fans means this is the place where Saejima's combat tutorial will take place.
Mm-hmm.
Yakuza tradition dictates. He's in a prison full of Ueno Seiwa guys who have all been waiting for him to show up.
Yeah, there's a guy next to him at the cafeteria who's like, hey, hold on, I think I know who you are. You're Taiga Saejima, aren't you? You're a fucking legend, dude. Holy shit, it's like an honor to meet you. You killed like 18 dudes. That's fucking wild. Like nobody's ever done anything like that.
And then all of the Ueno Seiwa inmates are like, wait, that's 18 Count Saejima? Hell yeah.
Fuck
Let's
yes!
kick his ass.
Oh, what a golden opportunity! Yeah, they push the tables out of the way.
They all grab their butter knives.
Mm-hmm.
Why do they give these guys metal cutlery? I guess it's just to kill Taiga Saejima.
It
seems dangerous.
This is.
I'm not gonna I'm not. Oh, that's the thing I wanted to bring up. When they lock Saejima in his cell, Saito, the head guard, is like, "This is not your normal prison." And I did want to point out. Unlike Japanese style prisons, which are like communal living spaces, it's like 8 to a cell or whatever. These are like American style prisons, one bed, concrete, like, the prison you imagine when you think
prison
of
bars, like, classic stuff.
Classic, a good old fashioned country prison. Just a simple, no frills, no thrills.
We don't take kindly to your Tokyo types down here in Okinawa.
We give you a cardboard bed and a cardboard toilet.
Now just keep your head down, Mr. 18
Keep your nose clean, 18 Count Saejima. All of the Ueno Seiwa boys push the tables into fighting ring shape. And
they say, "Hey, we've been waiting decades for you. You killed our boss, and we've been waiting. But also, we're contractors with a little company you may have heard of called Combat Tutorials LLC."
They give us, the prison gives us lots of work opportunities, so it's good to make a quick buck while we're here and, learn marketable skills in the prison so that when we get out, we have a job waiting for us.
15 years ago, you know who I met? None other than the Dragon of Dojo. I guess you wouldn't have heard of that guy. You'll meet him soon, don't worry.
You'll meet him. He's actually like a couple miles down the road.
Yeah, I hear he's doing nice for himself. I'm very happy for him.
If you look out the wall of the prison, you can see Kiryu doing his wrestling matches with the kids, just like having a great time. Yeah, Saejima can see him from his cell. Poor guy. Saejima's combat gimmick is that he's very big.
Wow, that kid
very
can do a
large.
really good drop kick. Holy shit!
That's like how he learns his new moves. As he watches Taichi do his shotgun drop kick, and he's just holy shit. Saejima's combat gimmick is that he's very big. He's very large, and he can charge.
Big,
McLarge, huge. Slab, squat thrust. He can
Blast
charge up
cheese.
I can't think of any off the top of my head right now. He can charge up his attacks and either knock people the fuck over, or since this is PS3 era Yakuza game, it'll just whiff right off their blocks and do nothing.
He will break guards. Like, he breaks guards with his charge.
He can break guards sometimes, not always.
No, pretty much always. He's a little slow. Like, not that slow. Like, this isn't Beast style from Zero's slow.
No.
But he hits similarly as hard. His dodge rolls are a little different. Like, he kind of... Like,
he doesn't have a quick step, does he?
Yeah, I think he does, like, a full roll. Like, when he does when you go for a dodge. Like, he does the Daruma roll, basically. But
he does a full Dark Souls as opposed to a Bloodborne.
And you can charge his combos. It takes a little bit to charge his finishers. I don't remember if there's an upgrade to make it faster, but there is another one that's kind of essential that can make the game a lot more tolerable, because it can suck a little bit at first. But
when you're fighting big groups as Saejima, it can be kind of horrible.
But I think one upgrade that makes it a lot better is double charge finisher, so you can do another.
That one's good.
That one's really good, because if your first one breaks the guard, then the second one's going to get through, and you'll hit him for a lot of damage. A lot.
Yes. I know a lot of people who love Saejima's combat style.
I really
remember
liking
it. I remember loving it in 5.
It is better in 5. Like, he has some really fun, like, different move set upgrades.
But I think
in
everyone's
5.
combat style is more fun in 5.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. It's a lot more polished. But I think the base here is still pretty good.
Yeah, it's definitely better than at least one other character in this game.
Oh, sure. He's not the worst in this game. We'll get to that.
He's definitely not the worst. I think he's the second best in this game. I think he's better than Akiyama.
What about the other
Kiryu? Guy? Kiryu's at the top. Kiryu's classic.
Well, yeah,
I mean, he's the one who's got...
Okay. Oh, you're saying, he's better than Akiyama. I thought,
worse than Kiryu's got, 3 games worth of moveset refinement to play with. And also, well, we'll talk about it when we get to his chapter. Saejima's getting punished for doing a prison fight. Saito, the worst guy, is just really beating the shit out of him with his baton.
He loves that baton.
He loves that baton, and anyone who plays Yakuza 4 can tell you that if you are playing Yakuza 4, you hate
this baton. Yes,
you hate Saito for many reasons, which we will talk about.
We'll
today.
Get to that.
But another guard comes in and is like, "Hey, Saito, lay off him. You've already killed 2 this month. You need to take it easy."
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, Saito's a real piece of shit, and he leaves, and then the guard is like, "Hey, you've got a visitor."
You got a visitor. Oh, isn't that nice? It's Hamazaki.
Hamazaki is
never happy to see this guy, but
this guy's
he's
a real
bribed
piece of
the
shit.
guard. He's given him like 1,000,000 yen just to get in the room.
He literally
for a few minutes with Saejima.
whispers to him, "Hey, there's 1,000,000 yen sliding into your bank account today from the outside." And then the guy says, like, "Daddy needs a new car or something."
Yeah, I've been planning on buying a new car. Thanks, man. You got a few minutes.
I'll tell you one thing. If we remember Billiken from Yakuza 0, prison bribing guards never seems to work out well for people. So Hamazaki explains to Saejima, "You don't even know where you are, do you? This is Okinawa Penitentiary number 2. This is where this prison doesn't actually on paper
not officially exist." Yes. Like, if you look at the map, if you look at this fucking rock in the middle of the ocean on a map, there will be a correctional facility on there. It'll be nameless, though. There won't be any, like, identifying name on there or anything.
It's also privately run. It's a private prison.
Privately funded, high-security prison built under government contract.
Normal for our country, but not very normal for Japan, I guess. We love our private prisons here, don't we? And basically, the purpose of Okinawa Penitentiary number 2 is that they put the Yakuza there, and then the Yakuza mysteriously turn up dead and nobody asks any questions.
They never leave. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, of course, Saito, as we've just heard, he just beats guys to death. Like, on the regular. Like, he's just doing, a few a month. So, like, yeah, people just come in here, they never leave. It gets swept under the rug. They say, oh, they died of illness or blah, 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 whatever. And Hamazaki is, well, he's not eager to stay here and figure out what happens to him, and he figures that you can help him.
Right. They're gonna bust out of here.
And then we get a weird cut to the next day for like a second before we cut back to this room.
It's so odd that we he's like, well, what happens is Hamazaki says, "I need your help with something." It says the following day we see Hamazaki they're in the prison yard. Hamazaki gets a key slipped to him by another prisoner, walks up, gives the key to Saejima. He's like, "Yeah, I called in a favor for this." And then he's like, "Are you in?" And Saejima says absolutely nothing. And then it cuts back to the previous day.
Well, because Hamazaki's like, well, it's not like you have a choice. And then, we cut back to the hole, where Saejima is like freaking out, and we find out why. And it is that Hamazaki is basically just filled Saejima in on what has been happening with the Uenosewa while he's been in prison, which is nothing. Actually, they've been thriving since he fucking killed their boss, which he didn't actually do.
Yeah, apparently Ueno is still alive. The Uenosewa is doing better than ever, which means that Saejima has just thrown away 25 years of his life for no reason.
Not just his life, his boss's life. Like, Patriarch Sasai took the brunt of the blame for the shooting, and Hamazaki says it himself. Like, if he hadn't, like, stepped down, like the Sasai would be like basically running the Tojo at this point. Like, but he stepped down. He basically disappeared. Nobody knows what's happened to Patriarch Sasai and since then. And in their place, the Shibata family has risen to power.
Right. It's very unfortunate for Saejima that
so the only people that he's really succeeded in taking out were himself,
his own boss,
and his own patriarch. As Hamazaki puts it. And here's the other thing. This is what really gets Saejima pissed, which is Hamazaki lays out why Majima wasn't there. He says, "Hey, your Kyodai wasn't there that day, Majima, right?" He says that was all part of the plan. Majima was going to betray him the whole time. He was just going to let Saejima take the fall, and he's been living high on the hog ever since. He's the right-hand man of the chairman of the Tojo clan, and you've been rotting in prison for 25 years because of this.
Saejima's fucking pissed. Saejima's story is a quest for revenge, which I think is very cool. He's going to break out of prison, and I don't think Saejima really cares what happens to him after he gets his revenge, but he definitely wants to definitely kill Majima.
his sworn brother betrayed him, like on the this thing that they were supposed to do, and as a result, like his own family got taken down because of it.
Right,
like
no good.
Yeah, he's incensed.
kind of a bit of a bummer. Is one way you could say it.
Mm-hmm. And like as we said before, we kind of find out we find out this isn't true. I guess I should just say that again, like since we've already said it.
Right.
None of this is true.
We know,
or at least the Majima part of it is not true.
Yeah, we know that this is but this is kind of the word on the street in a way, like people.
I mean, you do kind of get the sense from Hamazaki that he has his own personal vendetta against Majima, and he wants Saejima to take him out.
Right.
Like,
but I don't think that the Majima. I think people think that Majima betrayed Saejima. I don't think.
I do think that he is telling what he believes to be the truth at this point. But right. I do think he sees a definite opportunity where like this guy has a vendetta that will drive him hard enough to help me get out of this place.
He is using Saejima to escape from prison.
Yes,
which is what they're gonna do. The plan is that he
shows you a PowerPoint now.
He shows you a PowerPoint that is also like the map of the long battle that you're gonna do later.
Yes.
It's like the map screen with a little icons over it.
Mm-hmm.
So Saejima has the key to his own cell. To me, and I don't want to be like Jeremy CinemaSinsing this. To me, the part where Saejima gets out of his cell and like throws his bed out over the guardrail to distract the guards, it seems unnecessary. I think you could, in the words of a very wise skeleton, just walk out. You can leave.
Well, the doors are locked, though. Like, how's he going to get through the doors, though?
I guess that's right. Okay.
Yeah, there's like a door into the cell block. He can't get out through that. Like, they don't have a key to that.
So he's going to throw the bed down to create a diversion.
Hamazaki also has a key to his cell.
So, and he also gets his hands on a guard uniform later, which I thought was pretty interesting.
Yeah, he's got connections. So, like, basically, they've both got keys to their cells. Hamazaki's going to get out of his cell, give Saejima the signal. He'll throw his bed to distract the guards, take them out, while Hamazaki slips out behind the guards while they're distracted. They'll meet up in the warden's office, and then they'll escape together out.
But they need one thing. They need one thing. And it's kind of a big thing to have in a prison.
Thing. It is like the
kind of a big thing
tool.
that I'm very, very surprised that they managed to get together in like 15 minutes, which is they need a grappling hook. Hamazaki tasks Saejima with getting his hands on a grappling hook that can support both of their weights.
So Saejima gets out a pickaxe and he starts mining for iron right there on the prison island.
So we get this. He's like, "Okay, come back to me when you have a grappling hook. We're gonna escape tonight." And one thing that Hamazaki points out is that across the way is
another familiar-looking guy.
I forgot he was in this game.
You forget he's in every game.
Yeah, Kamayama. I think is that his name?
Kamiyama.
The arms dealer from Okinawa from Yakuza 3 has unfortunately landed in Okinawa Penitentiary number 2 as well.
Mm-hmm.
He's not doing great, but he might be able to build us a grappling hook. So,
as it turns out, he got pinched. Like he was just like selling weapons, like he like as he was wont to do, and he got pinched by the police and thrown in jail. So, oops.
Yeah.
But he says he can make you a grappling hook if you get him the right stuff.
So our next gameplay section is running around the prison yard, talking to various guys, getting some trying to find.
It's like a point and click adventure.
Yeah, you have to go to Kamiyama first, and he'll tell you that he needs a rope or a chain, and he needs some kind of hook or fork. He is the word that he uses, which I thought was.
I don't know if you're watching the original translation or the remaster. In the remaster, he says, like a pitchfork would be nice. You could go talk to one of the guys who work farm duty and get that for me. First up is the chain.
I really like the chain guy. Because
Kamiyama tells you like, hey, I saw a guy over there like swinging a chain around. You should go like.
It's not like explained how he has a chain, but he sure does. You go over to like the workout area, and there's just a dude who's like, I got this sweet fucking chain, dude. I love it.
Well, yeah, he was like, I forget how he says it, but he was like, they were,
they were doing construction.
Yeah, they were doing construction, and he just like nicked it. Like he just took it.
And Saejima was like, hey, can I get a chain? And he's like,
can I borrow your chain? And he's like, no, fuck off. I like this particular guy, somebody else points out, he's just been like accruing like armor and weapons and shit. And like somebody's going to take him out because of it at some point. Where is he getting all this shit? He's just got like steel plates he's taking from the construction site.
Right. He's just gathering like Yakuza armor and like brand new bulletproof vest or whatever.
He's got the sacred wood armor. He's immune to bullets. Look out for this guy. Also, during this part, you can find, since of course they're not going to have toughness drinks or staminans just lying around in the prison yard. You can find mugwort on the ground and eat it to heal. That's not the last time we're going to be gathering mugwort in these games, believe it or not.
Right.
There are a lot of inmates you can talk to and just eavesdrop on. Like most of them aren't very helpful. You know, there's a guy who's just talking to a prison guard, like, hey, you know, the guard's like needling him for money. There's one guy who he's like, hey, what are you in here for? And Saejima's like, fuck off, I don't want to talk to you. And he's like, oh, I pissed my pants, leave me alone, I don't want to talk to you anymore. So on and so forth. But yeah, you find your way to this chain guy, and he's like, no, fuck you. I'm not going to give you my chain. It's really cool.
This is my best friend. This is my only friend in prison.
His buddy who's with him is like, wow, that chain's so fucking cool. I wish I could have one.
Where'd you get a chain like that?
You find him for the chain. Unfortunately, he doesn't use the chain in the fight. I think it'd be...
No, it'd have been so much more fun.
Well, in all the series, nobody has ever used like a whip or like a chain type weapon, right? Like, not that I can think of.
It seems like an obvious choice for a weapon for a...
Yeah, it's a very mobster type weapon, a chain, right? It's like a biker,
I guess it's kind of hard to animate thing. Maybe. It's like a rope or a chain.
I mean, it's like they would need to have physics for it. Like, they just have baked in animations, you know? Like, I don't know.
I don't know. You know how to make a video game? I don't, but
like, I don't know. Whatever. I think it'd be cool. They should do it.
It would be cool. Unfortunately,
and it's like a beat 'em up staple too, like a whip enemy. Like they don't have any enemies with whips.
This guy loves his chain so much he wouldn't even think to hit a person with it.
Absolutely not. he's my best friend. So yeah,
I will not let you take. I will not let you take Dick Cheney.
No, Dick Cheney. Joke for you. You beat him up. You borrow, quote unquote, the chain is what the like little text box says.
All afterwards. Right. Go talk to the guy who has farm duty, and he might give you a pitchfork.
I also love the animation afterwards because they're just talking, but like the guys are in the like, oh, I've just been beat up pose where they're like standing with their hand on their stomach. They're like stooped over, and they're kind of bobbing up and down. And since Saejima's looking at them, his head is bobbing up and down to follow their like head.
He's just nodding.
Thanks for the chain. So yeah, you bring the chain to Kamiyama, and he says, "Okay, now you can go get me a pitchfork or a hoe or whatever. Go to the farming guy."
The guy who's got the pitchfork is like bragging to his friend about how much he loves working the farm. He's like, "This is the best. I'm such a model prisoner. I love my farm time."
In my translation, in the remastered translation, he's like, "Wow, I've gotten so buff since I started working at the farm. It's so fucking
I'm
cool.
Huge, dude."
I had to put down like a few mil to be able to get in there, but it's worth it. Look at these gains I've gotten.
Is that the trick?
He is pretty beefy.
He's pretty huge, yeah. He asks for a pitchfork, and the guy's like, if I lose a pitchfork, I will get in huge trouble. But if you give me a cigarette, I might think about it.
Yeah, hey, you said you're just gonna borrow it, right? And Saejima says, yeah, definitely. And he says, okay, that's fine. Just give me a cigarette and I'll give it to you. So yeah, you go and bum one off of a guy who's like, hey, I saw that fight in the cafeteria earlier. That was great entertainment. Here you go. You deserve it, buddy. And you bring it
back and he's like, cigarette with no lighter? What the fuck is wrong with you, idiot?
Fucking moron. I don't have a lighter. What do you think I am? You think I'm fucking Uncle Pennybags over here? Get the fuck out of here. You can just find a lighter on the ground. You need to go like outside the gate to like you need to talk to the guard and be like, hey, I want to go get some water.
Hey, I want to go grab that lighter over there.
Mm-hmm. And you just pick it up off the ground. It's fine. You bring the lighter to the guy and it's like, I got the hoe, but I'm not really feeling it, you know? I only said that I would think about giving you the hoe. And I'm thinking I won't now. And Saejima's like, okay, fine, I'll fucking beat you up for it. And you do it.
I really like, before you do this, Hamazaki's like, hey, I don't want you ending up back in the hole because we're going to try to escape today. So please don't get into any fights. And then Saejima gets into 2 fights right there in front of God and everyone.
Well, you're on a time limit, right? You get a 1 minute time limit before the guards show up. You know, the guards who are... particularly for the guy with the chain, you're like 10 feet away from 2 guards, like right there. Like
they have a very, very, very high tolerance for what they'll let you do.
Yeah, as soon as you start the fight, the guards start a stopwatch, and they're like, "Okay,
all right, Saejima, you got 1 minute."
You're allowed to break their spine by throwing them against the concrete walls. But
I guess if it's a secret murder prison where they send Yakuza to disappear, they're not going to risk their neck fighting Big Boy Saejima if he's just going to quickly knock a couple guys out and then walk off with a big grappling hook.
Yes.
Hey, what are you doing with that grappling hook?
I feel bad for the farm guy because he's really gonna get the boot whenever
I know they
find out that he lost that hoe.
He was loving his farm job. He was having so much fun with that, and they took it from him. I feel bad. So you take the supplies to Kamiyama, and he quickly whips up a fucking movie-ass grappling hook for you to use.
Yeah, like, I thought it would be like, oh, just have the blade of the hoe at
I was
end.
disappointed, yeah. I thought
but
it was
no, it is it is a hook. It is like a little anchor thing. Like, what you have a forge out here, bro? What did you do?
I was hoping that we would see this very, like, makeshift, mangled together grappling hook, but no, he just has a real one now. You take it back to Hamazaki. He's like, cool, great. I can't fucking believe he did that. Go hide this under the sewer grate. Which, by the way, we see Saejima retrieve the grappling hook later in this chapter as he picks up the sewer grate, and he's screaming, has to hoist it over his head. So at this point, I think the guards were really asking for this to happen.
Yeah, they're just like, oh, what's he doing over there? I guess he's just like working out or something. I'm just checking out. I'm checking out the plumbing down here. The toilets have been clogged.
He pulls the guy from Shawshank Redemption out of the sewer as he's trying to escape. He's like, "I got one for you, boys. Hey, thanks, Saejima. Why didn't he just escape through the sewer? Whatever.
I think he's far too large to fit in a sewer pipe. Let's be real here.
He just gets stuck. Everything is in place for their big escape. The plan pretty much goes off exactly as they say.
Yeah.
There was one other thing. On their escape, Hamazaki says that they need to stop by the warden's office.
Yes, they will meet up at the warden's office. Yes.
He's got to grab something. He does not tell Saejima what he is grabbing, but that is presumably why he's dressed as a guard, I guess, is to help get into the warden's office? I don't know.
Well, yeah, it's just so in case he runs into anybody on the way to the warden's office.
Hey, Hamazaki looking good. They all know him. He bribes all of them.
Yeah. Yeah, you cut a real clean figure in that guard suit, Hamazaki. Looking good.
Damn, dude.
Well, I'm going on. I heard Saejima threw a bed. I'm gonna go and try and beat him up and fail. See ya.
You want to help? You want to help? Nah, not right now. Got to go to the warden's office to get some papers. All right, good luck, friend.
Good luck. Hope you find what you're looking for.
I do love when Saejima just chucks his entire ass bed out over the edge and starts, and all the lights turn on and all the guards run in and they see Saejima and they realize that it's Saejima that they're going to have to fight. And I think in their heads they're going, oh, fuck.
Fuck.
God damn it. Except for Saito, who's very excited too.
Saito is like, I want to beat this man to death right now.
Saito's
beat this man to death right now.
Saito's like, I'm not even taking you to the hole. I'm gonna kill you right here. And this is now the long battle that will take us up to the pretty much the end of the chapter.
Yeah.
I don't know about you. I think novelty is good. I like the idea of a prison break as a long battle. I think the execution is less than desirable.
Yeah, there's a lot of bad parts of this. It's mostly a couple of things, right? Part one is Saito himself.
Saito is a mini Kuze in that you have to fight him 3 times, and he gets stronger each time you have to fight him. And
he's got a cool moveset. Like, he has a completely unique like moveset with his little baton here. But I'll tell you one thing. Ass to fight against.
Yeah, he's one thing you gotta hand it to Saito is that he's very memorable. Because you spend a lot of time on the floor while you fight him.
Yes, his baton like basically instantly knocks you out or stuns you. Like, if you get hit by one, you're getting hit by all of them. Like, he dodges a lot. He has like flips and shit that he'll do. He has a cool like red and black heat aura. It's kind of sick.
I kind of like the red and black, and I like that I mean, I guess he's a good like chapter antagonist for Saejima.
For sure.
Fuck, I hate fighting him.
It's not. Yeah, it's not a fun fight. Like I said, when I played this, I did alleviate it a little bit by getting the double charge finishers. I think those help a lot. But he is definitely like kind of a pain in the ass.
You get quite a few level ups in the middle of this long battle, which is
yeah, for sure. You can have like a decent amount of early upgrades off of this.
So that's the first part. There's a part. Let's see. You beat up Saito.
Yeah, when you do like your first like one-on-one battle with him, when he's using his actual moveset, you drag his fucking face across the bars of one of the gates.
Oh, it does. Like, it does rule.
Punch the back of his head into it.
There's like 5 quick time events in a row where Saejima is rolling under closing prison bars, and it's the same animation every single time.
Well, they do it from different angles, so it looks a little different, but yeah, it's the same. And if you fail those, the gate just like closes on top of him, and he takes a little bit of damage. It's no big deal.
Also, there are health pickups in this part, but they're limited, and the only other healing item I think you can get is a piece of mugwort in the prison yard. So
there's a few staminans scattered around. There's
a couple, but it's like you have just started playing as this character. You've had no practices. You fought like 2 guys, and now you're gonna make me do a long battle with 3 boss fights in a row, guards with weapons. And we'll bring this up now. A sniper?
A sniper, yes. So you meet up with Hamazaki at the warden's office, and he's going through the files, and he's like, I can't find anything solid, any good evidence in here. And you're like, okay, dude, I'm just gonna go outside and fight some more guards. And he walks out after a couple minutes. He's very visibly got something stuffed under his shirt.
Right. He's holding it between his F cups.
Yeah. Hamazaki?
Yeah.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah. We don't know what he's got down there, but all I'm saying is he's got enough to hold down a file.
Almost as big as Saijima's.
I really like the
next up. They just
hallway.
Need to get to the hallway.
Oh, I wanted to say the hallway that the prison warden's office in is very much like the. It reminds me of like you open the doors and there's like sexual hijinks going on, like when you are in the soapland that that Kanda's in.
Oh yeah.
You go outside on the wall, the roof, the walls of the prison. There's a sniper, and the way this mechanic works is that as you're running around, as long as you're not behind, you can take cover behind like boxes and stuff. But if he gets a bead on you, the laser will gradually turn from green to red. And if you don't get out of the way quickly enough, you get shot. And it's just like in all the other Yakuza games. You take a lot of damage, you fall over. It's no fun. So you're you either have to just keep rolling nonstop or fight groups of dudes between like a tiny little section of boxes.
It's a pile of crates that are in the way.
And they eventually start throwing grenades at you to make it even more miserable.
Yeah.
That's actually, I think, the worst part. I think worse than the sniper is the guys with the grenades, because they will not fucking stop. It's horrible.
I think I know of at least one person in a Discord that we're in that stopped playing the game at this point, just because it's like, it fucking sucks.
It's very unpleasant. And you get like 3 or 4 staminums for the whole long battle. And it's like, it reminds me a lot of something else later in the game where I had to literally fight a boss with like 1 staminum to my name because the hardest fight at the end of this it's at the end of the long battle. So and he's very hard. And you've just started playing as Saejima.
Yeah, I had a similar situation where the batting cage fight in Kiwami 1 against Majima, I went in there with like no healing items and very low health.
And it's not like you can
load
load a save.
Was a long time ago.
Yeah, so, and in this case, I had the same thing in Kiwami with the Shimano fight too, and I wasn't very good at fighting Mr. Shakedown back then, so I did have to load a save and do the whole long battle with the funeral fists again, because I had like 1 stamina for that whole part. Oh my god!
Yeah,
and it's not like in this one you could load a save and go back and go to the pharmacy. You get as many as they give you, and that's it. So it's
it was like the last time I'd saved was like the beginning of the chapter or something. You know, like when
I think this might be one of the
ask you like, hey, do you want to save? Like, ugh.
This is one of the tougher long battles in the series, I think, just because of the limited healing items. But you get to the end.
Yeah, you make it out to the yard. You get to the grappling hook, you and Hamazaki.
Real one, Hamazaki taking out the sniper for you, which was pretty cool.
Yes, yeah, that's the whole thing, is that like you're keeping the sniper distracted while he sneaks up behind him. It
would have really helped to have a sniper when we're fighting Saito in a few minutes, but
I guess Hamazaki couldn't have been.
Yeah, Hamazaki, why didn't you take the rifle, man? Come on.
We get out to the prison yard. We fight through some more guys, and then this is the part where Saejima lifts up the sewer grate with a guttural yell from the bowels of his lungs, and you wonder how he put the grappling hook there in the first place. And it is just a perfectly made, perfectly constructed, out of a Hollywood movie grappling hook. So great job, Kamiyama, with that.
He's the master. Oh, I also want to say before we finish the long battle, Saejima's, since every character has like certain weapons that they're able to use, Saejima's are katanas, which he has like a unique moveset for, where he kind of like spins his whole body around. It's kind of funny. Like, it's not the like really refined like samurai style like swings that Kiryu has. He can use knuckles, just standard knuckle moveset, and he also has the exclusive ability to use like super heavy weapons, so like oil barrels, like the stuff that Beast style can pick up.
Yeah, like zero. I don't think he can pick. Can he pick up motorcycles? I can't remember.
I believe he can. Yes.
Ooh, that's good, man. Beast style was my favorite. That one was so fun. They get to the yard. I thought they were gonna hook the grappling hook onto like a railing, but they hook it onto like a 2-inch tall, like piece of pavement on the ceiling of the guard tower,
like the lip between the roof and the wall, like where they meet. Like it looks like it's about an inch tall where they hook this thing on, but hey, it holds. It's good enough to hold like a 3,000-pound man of just pure flesh.
This is the part Saejima is pretending to be a real one here, but I think he's full of shit. Where he's like, Hamazaki, you planned this. You go first. I'll keep watch. It's like there's no fucking way. He's just like, I need to see if this is gonna. I need to see if this is gonna hold. There's no fucking way. He's being real here.
It is a cool moment because he's like, hey, Hamazaki, you one, it is your plan. You should go up first. But 2, like, you didn't betray me. Like, Majima betrayed me.
He is.
Like, everybody else has betrayed me, but you haven't so far.
Saejima's critical character flaw, which is a very real, understandable thing about him, is that he doesn't trust anyone, and that he's very afraid of being betrayed by people. Which he lost 25 years of his life because of it. Yeah. So the fact that Hamazaki didn't backstab him yet is big to him. And once he scales the wall, 1 million guards come out, ready to beat his ass,
with Saito.
Including Saito. Yeah. And
so
this
you have another
showdown.
fight with them. Yeah.
Right. This is the worst of them all. This is Saito with his full moveset, along with a bunch of guards. He is doing all of his tricks. He's got his heat moves. He's got all of his worst qualities to him. And this fight gives me nightmares. And there's a guy with a gun.
Oh yeah, just take him out real quick, and then
there was like with the bullets. We talked about.
He's
last
doing
time.
all these moves with a cheap police baton too, which only has 6
I
hits.
do love that it's specifically a cheap police baton, and not.
I wish
like
you could pick it up and it's like super custom police baton has infinite uses.
Budget cuts, I guess. that when you go to Doc Brown's VR hentai zone, and
you can fight this guy again.
Fights, you can fight Saito again, and I didn't know that when I started up, and then I kind of forgot his name because I'm very stupid, and I was just like, who is Saito? Who's Saito again? Let me see what this is. No! I don't want to do it! Is this the one where you fight them in 2D, or is that Yakuza 5 where it's
that's
like
Yakuza 5 where you do like a 2D beat 'em up section? It's really cool.
That is really cool. But this is not really cool. Having to fight Saito again is not cool. But alas, we persevere.
Yeah, you get an upgrade out of it.
Hope. I sincerely hope to all of our listeners that this fight did not give you as much trouble as it gave me, because oh my god, it took me a long time. Another recommended ability for if I could throw it out there, an ability that I think is an unlock in all of the like classic games, all of the PS2 and PS3 eras, is Essence of Finishing.
They don't give you the stomp move initially.
Make sure you pick that one up. That also makes Saito a lot easier.
That continues into like finisher. Yakuza 5. Like by 0, you just have it, but like every
I
game
think unlocking your like general heat moveset is a thing they took out that I think is good. It's very good that they took that out. Let me use the basic heat moves. If you want to be like Essence of Dominatrix stomping on the balls, and that can be an unlock. But Essence of like punching a guy into a wall,
stomping on a man's head while he's on the ground should be like, I should just have that. Like, I get it if you want me to like pay extra to like stomp on 2 guys at once while they're on the ground. Like, okay, fine, but
Saejima should just know how to do that. I believe in my heart that Saejima knows that if there's a guy on the ground, he can punch him or stomp on his face. It's not that hard. Saejima is absolutely worn out. And this is one of those times, you know, when Kiryu like effortlessly beats up 100 guys and then he's out
and then
of
in the
breath,
cutscene he's like,
fuck off. No, in this case, this is the one case where I'm like, yep, this is correct. I'm feeling like Saejima right now.
He's been hit with a baton, 5,000 times. He's got 20 sniper bullets in his torso. Yeah, he's a little out of it.
Did you expect here when you played this game the first time that Hamazaki would
going pull to the chain up Saejima? After him?
Yeah,
kind of.
He doesn't climb to the top. He starts slipping, and then Hamazaki, a real one, does reach down and grab him and save him. At this point, once Hamazaki saves Saejima, he gets the world's biggest target on his head. When you realize he is actually being helpful and trusting of Saejima, and then he's like, Saejima calls him Kyodai.
Oh yeah, he's getting death flagged hard here.
Yeah, the sirens
like
are going
the whole
loud.
thing about this before was that Saejima was like, "Hey, you just go get a head start on swimming. Like I'm gonna hold the guards up here, and then I'll go after you. Don't worry, I'll be right there." And then he
waited.
Hamazaki waited.
And I also love. I have to keep reminding myself in these scenes when Hamazaki's like being a real one. That Hamazaki
we just get death flags one after one, like just. Boom, 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 one after the other.
Hamazaki did blow up a random dude in a restaurant for no reason. And, he's a real piece of shit. Don't forget that, folks.
He was there was a guy in the yard who will tell Saejima, like, hey, this guy's like a snake. Like, he was working with the Triads trying to take over the Tojo clan. I'm not the only guy who kind of wants to stick a knife in his ribs. You should look out. Like, watch your back, man. And Seijima's like, I don't care. Don't care, man.
As we see the 100 lasers pointing at Hamazaki's head, he's like, all right, well, he puts the chain on the other side. They're going to climb down. He's like, it's just us in the ocean now. We either drown or we make it to freedom. But once we're out, what do you say we stick together and we tear shit up?
Well, also, he's like, hey, you, Saejima, you can go first because, in all my years, only 2 people. You're the second person who's ever actually trusted me. So
this is the funniest thing. Like, to color our perception of what Hamazaki has been doing the past few years, when he says, I've only ever trusted 2 people, only 2 people have ever trusted me. That is so, like, it's sad, but it's so clown music to me that he's like, you trusted me, and then Kiryu trusted me moments before I stabbed him. Fuck you, Hamazaki.
Fuck you. He does reveal at this point what he's got under his shirt. he says it's going to be his ticket back into the business. Doesn't really clarify what that means, but
yeah, he just says that whatever he has is going to help him.
Yeah. So your Saejima is climbing, slowly going down the chain, and Hamazaki's like, "Hey, once we get out of here, we should team up, you and me. We'll take it. Hey, not just the Tojo clan, all of Japan. We'll take over this whole country together. We'll be unstoppable."
I have no faith in Hamazaki that he could do any of those things.
Absolutely not.
The only reason that Hamazaki was a formidable force in the game that he was in last was because the triads were backing him.
Yeah, like they were funding him. Like they were fully giving. Like he had 5 guys on the book.
He's not even a boss fight in that game. You don't even fight him. He just disappears.
I think he might be a secret boss fight in that game, or maybe in this game. I'm not sure.
He shows up and he just is like living in the sewer at the end of the game, and at some point. Like the florist or somebody's just like, yeah, Hamazaki's gone. I don't know.
Yeah.
As Hamazaki is saying that he's never met a man like Saejima, the best boy ever. It's playing Yakuza 0 melancholy sub-story music. He's like, when we get out, we're gonna be best friends. And then Saito shows up. And,
Did we say that Saejima called him Kyodai?
Yeah, he calls him Kyodai. It's a very good moment to me. It's very sad. I feel so bad for him because because Saejima's just a guy who he lost his Kyodai. You don't understand how beautiful this word is, and now he's found another guy that he trusts enough to call Kyodai, and this guy gets fucking blasted.
They've been through the shit together. Like whether like it or not, even though we've only known each other for a day, we're partners in crime now. Like you're my Kyodai, And then also, he gets fucking blasted.
It's the classic Yakuza blasted, where he gets shot. He's shot mid-sentence, off screen, and then the camera pans over, and we see who did it.
It's Saito.
It's the same way that everyone gets shot in these games. And
who has a gun now, as opposed to all those other times that he could have shot.
Well, he picked the gun up off the floor from that level 1 goon.
True.
He shoots Hamazaki way more times, and then Hamazaki runs at him, pushes him over the edge of the wall. They both fall into the ocean together, leaving both of their fates uncertain.
Well, before he tackles Saito into the ocean, he says to Saejima, "Hey, once you make it to shore, find a guy in Okinawa called Kiryu Kazuma, real dependable guy.
He's a real stand-up guy. Listen, which." Do we no right? Yakuza 3, the post credits is Kiryu recovering at the yes. Oh my god, what a weird moment for Hamazaki to be like, hey, you can trust this Kiryu. I guess he was just is his excuse that he had depression or something? Is he gonna make a notes app apology sorry for stabbing you, Kiryu? It was you trusted me and I betrayed you. I'm sorry.
Well, not anymore because he's definitely dead.
He's definitely dead. I actually legitimately can't remember.
Him and Saito are definitely dead.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely the last time we fought Saito in this game.
Mm-hmm. And definitely the last time we'll see Hamazaki. I mean, he got shot 3 times and he fell into the ocean.
Yeah.
And one thing you got to know about the ocean is that I really like it in a sense of how unambiguous it is to me because we see Saito, obviously Hamazaki got shot 3 or 4 times. And that's, I don't think I could survive getting shot 3 or 4 times.
I think I could.
Saito makes the fall into the water, and then as he sees this, Saejima jumps from the exact same height, maybe a foot lower down because he's already climbing down the chain, and makes the exact same jump into the ocean.
Yeah.
So it's oh, well, there's no way this fall killed Saito. He just got wet.
He had a guy holding on to him,
I guess that's true. He's just gonna
probably hurt your chances of swimming to the surface.
I think I can make that. I think I could survive it. I could survive it with the bullets. Even it'd be fine. Mm-hmm. And that's the end of the chapter.
Yeah, because Saejima dives in after them.
Next week we have a very short chapter. It's called "The Tiger and the Dragon." I wonder what's going to happen.
What's going to happen.
And let me, as a little teaser. If you thought that
Dragon and Tiger, we're gonna go back to the weapon shop from Yakuza 0.
Yeah. If you thought having to fight Saito with no healing items left is unpleasant. Bet you can't be super get excited for what you have to do after that.
Because Tiger drops.
Yeah. I did this and I said, "Oh, surely this is a fixed fight. Surely I can't win this fight." And then I died, and then I reloaded.
I love the mistaken hopeless boss fight where you think it's fine. I'm going to lose all my health no matter what, and then you just get a game over.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's like no way.
Oh,
this is non. Yeah. Oh shit. Well, we'll talk about it. It'll be a short chapter next time, I suppose. All right. Well, that's it for this episode. Let's. I guess we'll check if we have a.
Oh, we should. I guess we should also say, because you've said on the Discord before that there's going to be an essence of education on this one. You said to me before the show we're going to do that in Yakuza 5.
Yes. I was going to. I guess I could say I was going to do a essence of education about Japanese prisons. But the fact that Saejima is in a very unconventional style prison and he's in it for so little. There is a better time in the story for us to talk about this topic, and I will talk about it when we get there. Beyond that, I will not spoil anything for people who haven't played later in the games. So we'll talk about that later. Okay, let's check to see if we have any questions. If you have any questions, you can join our... We might. I think we do. Yes, we do have some. We have at least one. If you have any questions, you can send them to our Dolce de Postcard channel in our Discord server. I highly recommend joining our Discord server.
I should have put out a call for questions.
We should have. It was kind of a we forgot to, but we have one question this week that I want things, you know. Definitely join our Discord server. The link to join is at the bottom of all of our episodes, as well as on our Twitter. And this one's from Dave97 on Discord, who says, "How would you feel about a Like a Dragon minigame compilation spinoff that is basically WarioWare, but with Majima as the game maker?" I feel like a Dragon WarioWare is a very powerful concept. Like Yakuza themed micro games. There's so many different things you could do with that. Cut up an onion, pee in the toilet, the like toy urinal, throw darts, make ramen. There's so many things you could do with that.
Yeah, shoot the targets.
Would each of the would it be like because one of my favorite things about the WarioWare brand is all the different characters.
Like different characters have different types of mini games. So
would Haruka be like the Mona Pizza of?
She'd be like the Mona Pizza, and she would have like she has like big sweeping like dance type movements for hers because she in the next game she's an idol. Well, right. Or like maybe she's got the microphone. Maybe she's Mike from WarioWare Touch.
God, I hate Mike though. I don't want to use the microphone for any of these games.
Too bad.
Well, Penny is the pop star scientist, I think. So maybe she's like Penny.
Mona Pizza is the kind of a pop.
This is very funny because there's Mona Pizza as a pop star, and then also Penny.
Is Penny a pop star? Isn't she just Dr. Piper's
in the newest one? I think she might be a pop star in the new one.
Oh, I haven't played the new one.
She's got her hair tied up in braids. Yeah, she has a whole song she sings.
Oh, that's great.
It is very good. The one I'm very curious about. And I think that here's where we can really sell this. I think my favorite WarioWare characters were always where it was 9-Volt.
The retro mini games.
So
I think it would be a Sega collection instead of
it'd be a Sega collection. It would be like it'd be
drive the forklift oh
god. I was thinking it's all the Club Sega, like Sonic the Fighter, Puyo.
Yeah, it could be like Super Hang On. It could be Outrun, all that.
But no, I think Sega Collection is really good with Ryo driving a forklift. It's very, very funny. What character would be the like? It would be little 10-year-old Daigo Dojima with his little bow tie on.
Mm-hmm.
And there would be like one prerequisite mini game that's mixed in there, which is the Japanese cat fight club, the JFC, or the JCC. That is that's our question. I think.
That's our one question. I think we'll just like. I think we answered these ones before.
Did we? I don't remember. Someone who is listening to this, tell us if we didn't answer those last 3 questions on our last episode, if you remember. Otherwise, we'll just start fresh.
Fine. We'll just start fresh. I think we'll put out a questions post. We're shaking the dust off. We'll we're going to get back into the swing of things. Production's going to be a little different. So yeah, that's been our podcast for the week. We have, of course, been Kamurocho Radio. If you want to find us on Twitter, you can go to @Kamurocho Radio, I believe.
Yeah, you can find me on Twitter @BradipusRex. You can find Argyle on Twitter @Argyle_Funk. Have you begun a Twitter exodus yet, Argyle?
I have a co-host account. I haven't used it yet.
I have made the jump. Not the jump. I'm still on Twitter and I still post there sometimes. But I've made the jump to Tumblr. Unfortunately,
I do have a Tumblr account, but I've never used it.
I'm liking it so far, so I will plug it. You can follow me on Tumblr @PunishedBreakfast.
Okay.
And
punishedbreakfast.tumblr.com.
Yeah. Maybe I should make a Tumblr for Kamurocho Radio.
Maybe we can make a co-host and a Tumblr for it as well.
I'll make a Tumblr for Kamurocho Radio because then I can put it in the Yakuza tags and then people can see our posts.
Yeah, that'd be a good piece of cross promotion.
Yeah.
We have yakuzapod.com. I don't think that works anymore. We're gonna have to start paying for that again.
Does it not work anymore?
I believe it's been defunct for months now.
Oh no! Oh, you know what happened? I think is I switched my fucking debit card.
Great.
Yes, it doesn't work anymore. Oh no! Okay, I'll fix that. We're also hosted by the Noise Space Podcast Network, noirespace.xyz. Lots of great shows on there to listen to. A couple of new ones. I would recommend. There's one about Chainsaw Man that has a really funny name, but I cannot remember what it's called. It's like
Gay Dogs.
Gay Friends
Dog Sanctuary.
Yeah, it's something.
Gay Friends Chainsaw Dog Sanctuary.
There's also Digimon Ghost Gaze. There's Prime Cuts about Transformers.
Prime Cuts is quite good. Pot of Greed that I am also on. We have just finished covering Yu-Gi-Oh! GX. We're going to move on to 5Ds, the one with the motorcycles.
I cannot, like, the idea. I remember when you guys made Pot of Greed, and I was like, one day will they be talking about the motorcycle one? That seems like 1,000 years away, and now you're going to be talking about the motorcycle one. It's pretty crazy.
It's been less than 5 years. We're on the motorcycles, and we're not even like halfway done with Yu-Gi-Oh! As it stands.
Yeah, you're going to do this podcast until you die. I mean,
yeah, that's fine.
You're never going to get away from it. I guess I should plug my other project that it kind of motivated me to get back into.
Yeah, you've started a new podcast since we last recorded.
Yeah. Which is like, I started it and I was like, well, I absolutely can't let Kamurocho Radio sit here while I do something else. So I'm doing both of them now. So you can listen to Doctor which is a podcast I do with my brother where we watch a randomly generated episode of Doctor Who every week.
New Who every week.
Yeah, New Who every week, and then if you want to get, then we do talk about classic episodes on our Patreon. But I won't ask you to give us money for that. But you should check out Dr. Ha. It's been a ton of fun.
Yeah, check it out.
Well, thank you all for listening to this episode. We will be back next time.
We're hoping to have. I'm going to try and keep our feet to the fire with this. So we will try and be more regular.
Yes,
we'll look forward to the rest of Yakuza 4. We're hoping on this part with Saejima, we're going to get some friends of the show on.
Oh yeah.
So
I think we're going to get. Yes, we have to. Well, I will reach out to them before we.
Don't worry. I'm probably going to reach out to them before, by the time this episode goes up.
Well, we'll be back next time with the Dragon and the Tiger. And until then, hey, what do we say at the end of each episode?
Oh yeah, Jordan.
Yeah.
What does Kiwami mean?
I believe if I'm checking, let me go to gshow.org. Let me see. It's been so long.
Google.com.
It's been so long, so I have to check on gshow.org. Which, if you've ever taken a Japanese class, they'll always tell you not to use that one. But I'm gonna look up Kiwami, and it says height, extremity, peak.
Okay. Wait. Hold on. What was that second one?
Extremity?
It's kind of that sounds kind of close.
I'm pretty sure that Kiwami might mean if I remember correctly, I think Kiwami means extreme.
Yeah, that's it.
That's right. Kiwami means extreme. See you guys next time.
Bye.
つけろ大和魂あげろか